Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Monday, November the 7th, 2011. At E-mini Day Trader, we like to use the market profiles to gain a better idea of what we think the condition of the market is. So this is today's market profile for the regular trading hours. This is what occurred overnight. This is what occurred on Friday. So we had an area down there. By the way, we do believe we are in an intraday up auction here. And so we were looking at support. One of the areas of support we had was at 37. You can see the market hit 32 overnight, then had a nice bounce here, and ended up by opening around 47 in the regular trading hours. It did dip down to 36.50, so just came down to our support area very nicely, and then basically was bought up for the rest of the day. So we're looking for that to continue. We're looking at initial support in around 52, and then possibly down as low as 46. We're also looking at 58 as the next target, and then after that we'd be looking at around 67, and then up at 73. We also use the market profiles from the regular trading hours, and that's what you're looking at right here. Here is our software that shows our trades for today, and you can see here that we had several trades triggered. Our first trade was a long, we had a short triggered, we had a long here, we had a couple longs in here, a couple shorts here, a couple longs here, a short here, and a long to finish the day. And obviously we don't take every one of these trades. Our software is intended to be overly sensitive, so in other words it will identify more trades than we want to see as opposed to being not sensitive enough. It's kind of impossible to get it exactly right on, but we do use our filter at the bottom here to help us gauge that. In other words, if the market is confirming our intraday auction with the intraday, then we're going to want to go ahead and take that trade as the preferred trade to take. So whenever we have a green filter like this here beginning of the day and then later in the day, that's in synchronization with our belief that the market is in an intraday up auction. So if intraday it's showing a green filter down here, these are the long trades that we want to take. So our first trade here was a long trade, and we did take that one because that was in sync with our intraday and intraday. And then we also had a long trade in here, had a beautiful fill right here, and that was in sync with our interday and intraday. So those are really the only trades that we took today that really kind of had everything going for it. The other trades here, this was in a neutral filter, as you can see here. This was also a neutral filter. Now this trade here was in a red, both this short here and this short here. It was in a red. However, we did know that we had support right down here at 37, and so this would have to be a more aggressive trade. This trade did reach our first objective, and this trade we were stopped on. So we actually had more of a preference to take these long trades here as opposed to the short trades here, because of not matching up with the interday and intraday direction of the market. Because whenever we can take a trade with the intraday auction, we've got more time on our side, like this trade here, which worked out so well, the long one right in here. The long run here, it wasn't really up near our support area, as I mentioned on Friday, and then again today. Here's 37 down here. So our ideal trade today was to try and get long somewhere in this area here. Well, we didn't really get a setup to get long here, but when the market did have a nice bounce from that area and then give us the long trade, this was really the trade that we were looking for today, and was kind of the ideal trade. Right after we did get into that trade, had a tremendous rally up here, quickly moving, I think, on that particular trade over 7 points in our favor, so it worked out really well. So, and of course we did not take this trade here. It's against the interday and intraday bias, the short trade that was set up fairly late in the day. So really that's about it for today. Those are our trades, and this is what we're looking at for tomorrow, likely continued up movement. So any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. always look forward to hearing your questions and comments. So that'll be it for today, and we'll see you again on tomorrow.